Hey, my name is Unique Shamque, and I am here to just introduce myself to you guys, to introduce y'all as my YouTube family. I have some awesome things that are happening in 2020, and I wanted to just share with you guys that whatever your 2020 vision is, whatever your vision of your life, what is it that you're expecting? What you're looking for concerning love and relationships and your finances? At the end of the day, what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're saying is a big difference. So I wanted to just come in and just encourage you guys today, encourage myself today that there is no limit to the things that we can do. And for 2020, I just stated that there is no limit, not even the sky. There's some things that I will be talking about this month. Yes, this is the love month. So we need to love ourselves. First of all, we need to love ourselves enough to tell ourselves the truth. The other thing is, I wanted to share there are 7 strategies, 7 systems, 7 formulas that I use to literally master my own self. How do you master yourself? Those are the things that I'll be talking about on Unique Shamik TV. I want to also state that the tools that I used changed my life. And if you use those different tools, so everything that you have to change to adjust your life is not for everybody. So when I mean tools, I'm talking about systems that's in place to be able to help your inner person, your outer person, your mental person, your emotional person. So we have 7 areas of our lives that I master. And the first one I would say is spiritual. The second one is mental. The third one is emotional. The fourth one is physical. The fifth one is financial. Six is environmental. And number 7 is relational. So anybody have their own order, but I go in that order because without your spiritual life up here, then everything else is going to be out of balance because you won't know what your purpose is. You don't know why you're here on earth, you know. And so many things will happen in your life that is not cool. Then you also have the mental side. When you tap into your mental and you're actually able to track your thoughts, your like literally what you're thinking about, it takes your whole life to another level because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a real thought or a play thought or a real emotion from a play emotion. Whatever you're thinking about and you feeling, guess what? You're creating. I had to come to grips with that I am creating my reality every moment. And I want to create great things. I want my soul tribe to create great things because the more you guys create more great things, I'm able to utilize you guys as an awesome team to better our universe, to better our community. So then with the emotional side, we have to master our feelings and our emotions. When you start feeling things, feeling situations, uh, feeling people, and you could feel negative energy, you can feel positive energy, whatever that is happening. And so once you're able to master your own feelings, then you notice that everything that's going on is not you. It's literally other things that's happening. And without you being able to master your emotions, you might think those your feelings and your emotions when you might be actually accepting the energy of somebody else's stuff. So master your emotions. The other thing that we need to master is our physical. Today I will be going to the gym because it's important to master our physical, the outer shell of our bodies, and then the inner side of our bodies, what we put in our mouth, how we're exercising. So I will be doing exercise today. Look, I got on my gym clothes and I'm ready to go to the gym. Oh, y'all, I'm silly. And so those that know me, those that don't know me, just know that this is gonna be an awesome year for you guys as well as myself. I am so excited for what God is doing, and I want you guys to be involved. The next one is when I said physical, let's go back to that. Yoga is so important. Being able to stretch out those energy centers, like those stretching. When you start stretching and you know that you could feel blockages in your body, but then when you finish stretching, you feel good, you feel relieved. That's just like working out, going to the gym, going for a walk, outside, receiving the sun. Yeah, sometimes, do y'all see my picture in the background? That's my tree. Well, I love hugging trees. Hey, call me crazy, but I bet if you look it up, you'll see the benefits of it. It's an energy booster. It's reminding you to stay grounded on this earth so that you can be effective for everybody else. If you're not effective and grounded physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, then you're actually allowing life just to happen to you. And if you're just letting life happen to you, then oh my God, I can't imagine how your reality look right now. And I'm not here to judge you. This is a no judgment zone here at Unique Shamik TV. I'm here to pour into you guys with those 7 self mastery sacred tools that you can use. The next one that's very important after your physical is financial. That's one of the ones that I'm mastering as we talk. And I'm mastering my mind concerning finances. I'm mastering what I think about concerning finances. I know that God is my source. I know He is my infinite. And as I walk out my gifts and talents, everything else come into place. So mastering your finances, understanding where you're at, being able to track your finances. I have a QuickBooks software that is so awesome. I use for my business and personal so that I can track what's going on, being able to budget and scale and elevate in those areas. And there is no lack at all. There's no lack in you. There's no lack in our friends and our family. We are abundant, prosperous in every area. And I want to remind y'all of that. Any kind of feelings of lack, throw it out the window and start retraining your brain, knowing that we have everything that our hearts desire. The next one is environmental. Your space, your area is important. Your feng shui. Look it up, Google it. Feng shui is important. If there's any clutter in your home, that means there's clutter in your mind. If there's clutter in your atmosphere in your car, that means there's clutter in you. So when you clean out the clutter on the outside, you're able to clean the clutter on the inside. It's all energy, guys. So environment, where you live at. If you desire to live at another place, then guess what? Begin to visualize your new home like I am. I visualize my new home where before I walked in, my man is carrying me over the red carpet into our new 2 3-story home. And it's a beautiful experience to be able to visualize those things in my environment. So as right now, I'm in my home and I'm literally visualizing my new elevation, my new increase in my environment, making sure my environment is peaceful. When you come into your home, you want peace. So you walk in, just say, peace be still. Peace be in this place. Wipe your feet. Peace be in this place. And you walk in peace in the atmosphere. And number 7, the 7th element that I use to master myself, to track my progress, to be the change that I wanted to see and be, I decided to take a leap of faith in relationships. I had a 20-year relationship and marriage and a family. And I had to take a risk. I had to put my own mask on. I felt like I was in a plane about to crash, and I had to put my own mask on first to save myself. And as I save myself, I'm able to help others in the universe, others in my community, others that need what I have. And so it was not a pretty sight when that decision was made. I had to take a step out on faith. I had to take a risk for my life. And in relationships, we have to take risks in love. You have to first, number one, is love yourself. When you love yourself, then that love that you give yourself will begin to attract your love. So you can attract what you love, what you desire, even soul tribe, soul family. I have people that I say it funny, but I can't get rid of them because at the end of the day, they're my soul tribe. They're connected to my destiny. They're connected to me, whether it's a lesson or a blessing, whether it's someone that's coming in my life for a reason or a season or a lifetime. I look at it as in whoever come into my midst is meant to be. Now, when I test the spirit by the spirit, I know where I'm at with them. And then you could go from there. And I just love people where they at. So, with that being said, I gave you 7 things that we must master in order to be the change that we want to be and see. That's number one, master your spiritual life. Number two, master your mental. What are you thinking about? What is going on in that brain of yours? What are you watching? What are you putting in your ear gate, your eye gate? What is it that you need to actually let go of that's not going to manipulate your mind to do something else other than what you're believing for? Number three, emotions. Your emotions is so important. When you master your emotions, you know how you're feeling. You're checking in with yourself. I give myself a score between 1 to 10. How am I doing emotionally? I give myself today, I'm so excited, a 10, because I'm emotionally off the rocker, so excited to share these awesome tools and strategies and formula that have been given by the Almighty Source. And I want to share with you guys. So I just want to say, stay tuned emotionally. So then physically, going outside, enjoying the earth and grounding yourself, exercising, doing yoga, stretching. There's no excuse. We could put on YouTube video and start exercising right now today. It's no excuses. I also do have a awesome yoga technique. It's called Tibetan rights, the 5 Tibetan rights. And what that does is it actually literally stretches out every part of your body, head to toe. And so it's important physical. Because without your physical health, you can't have the wealth. You ain't gonna be able to spend it. So the next one is financial. Being able to walk out and have your financial freedom, knowing that even if you're working, in a 9 to 5 or a W-2, your wealth is in your hands. If you're running your own business, you're an entrepreneur, you're an inventor, a creator, then guess what? You have to know that everything you desire is already here. That is the trick of the game of energy, of money, of finances. We are abundant already. So walk out your abundance, love. Then we go back to environmental and relational. We already know in our environment, wherever you go into, just know, be the light. God said, let your light so shine that it glorifies the kingdom of heaven. So be the light. You don't even have to say nothing, just be the light. When you walking in that room, you change the atmosphere. When you walk in your house, you change the atmosphere, whether positive or negative. And we want it positive. No negative Nancy's or no negative Ninos on this TV. And number six, relationships. It's important, first of all, to have a relationship with yourself. I reiterated this is because you have to love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, guess what? However you feel about yourself is going to come and attract to you. So if you love yourself, you're going to attract some great love. I mean, awesome. And love, to fall in love with yourself. It's okay to take time out and date yourself. It's okay to be in the presence of God and yourself. And when you're able to do that, then your ultimate relationships should flow. Or you'll be able to keep the ones you have. It's okay. It's all right to catch a 10 or a 100 man or woman, but to keep him or her, that's the challenge. Can you keep what you have? Are you a run them away? Are they outgrow you? Whatever that is, we can put boundaries on it because we love ourselves enough to tell ourselves the truth. Again, thank y'all for my introduction of Sacred Sacred Seven Self Mastery Program movement that I am launching 2020. Y'all would know without a shadow of a doubt where you're at. Begin to track yourself. Begin to track your own life and be the change that you want to see and watch how everything else will come into place. Namaste, families of love and light. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye bye.